Hi again, everyone. In previous session, I have shown you this picture, which is a typical infrastructure of IP addresses which are existing uh, in my home. Uh, Maybe I forgot to add another device here, which is very uh, useful these days, and it is my phone, which is, for example, could be 192. 168, I don't know, 6, or maybe a tablet. This is a tablet, for example, which is, for example, 192, 168, 8, and different type of private IP addresses which are existing here. I will discuss about private and public IP addresses later on, but just for now, keep in mind that uh, in order to get access to internet, you definitely need these public IP addresses, and these private IP addresses, whatever existing here, are your internal IP addresses. And any of these internal IP addresses that want to get access to internet need to go through this public IP address. And here, one important procedure will happen in order to map these private IP addresses to this public IP address. And this process is, in general, network address translation, and specifically PAT, which is mm, port address translation. So, for example, your virtual box here, virtual, I just say virtual, got a got a private IP address, which is 192.168.1.115. Okay, this will be actually mapped to your public IP address, whatever it is, and it is grabbing a port number, for example, one, or number I am saying, okay, port number I, whatever, that I shouldn't be the reserved IP addresses, and it will actually get access to internet. But the tablet will do the same, but it is getting port number I don't know, port number J, for example. Okay, so they use the same public IP addresses, because, by the way, we are suffering from the um, you know lack of IP addresses in a way, but honestly, it's uh, this term been mentioned too much that we are suffering from uh, the lack of IPv4 IP addresses. That's why actually IPv6 came into picture many years ago. But uh, I myself never had too much issues with lack of IP addresses. Probably because I was working for telco companies and they didn't have too much problem regarding having enough public IP addresses in their hands. Okay, so this was this was just quick introduction to the procedure of network address translation, and in next session I will talk about how or public site or internet Wi-Fi could uh, act as a firewall as well. So I'll see you in next session. Thank you very much. Have a good one.